Are you prepared for a disaster? Out in the wild, I've faced some pretty hairy situations. I'm talking flash floods, blizzards, you name it. Mother Nature can be unpredictable, and believe me, she doesn't negotiate. Power outages, fires, storms, they can strike anyone, anywhere, anytime. We never know when disaster might strike, but we can control how we react. Having the right survival items in your home isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and ensuring your safety and the safety of your loved ones. So let's equip ourselves with the knowledge and gear to handle whatever comes our way. When it hits the fan, fire is one of the most devastating things you can face. Whether it's a kitchen mishap or a full-blown wildfire encroaching on your property, you need to be ready to act fast. That's why a good fire extinguisher is non-negotiable. Now, there are a few different types of extinguishers, A, B, C, and D, each designed for specific kinds of fires. Class A tackles ordinary combustibles like wood and paper. Class B is for flammable liquids like grease and gasoline. Class C is your go-to for electrical fires. And Class D is for flammable metals. Having a multi-purpose extinguisher that can handle most common types of fires is crucial. The key is to remember the acronym PASS. Pull the pin, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the lever, and sweep from side to side. Regularly check the pressure gauge and expiration date, and familiarize yourself with its operation. Practice makes perfect, and in a high-pressure situation, that practice could save your life. Take the time now to educate yourself and your family on fire safety and the proper use of a fire extinguisher. It could be the difference between a small incident and a life-altering disaster. When a fire ignites, especially in the kitchen, every second counts. That's where a fire blanket comes in. These unsung heroes are simple yet incredibly effective. They're made from fire-resistant material that can smother small fires by cutting off their oxygen supply. Imagine this. You're cooking up a storm, and the oil in your pan catches fire. Panic sets in, but you remember your trusty fire blanket. You grab it by the edges, keeping your hands protected from the flames, and carefully drape it over the entire pan. The flames are starved of oxygen and quickly die down. But fire blankets aren't just for kitchen fires. They can be used to extinguish small fires on clothing or furniture, and they can even provide a protective barrier if you need to escape through flames. Keep your fire blanket easily accessible in your kitchen, and make sure everyone in your household knows where it is and how to use it. Now imagine this. You're upstairs, fast asleep, when the smoke alarm jolts you awake. Fire. Disorientation sets in, but you need to act quickly. Your usual escape route, the stairs, are blocked by flames. What do? This is where a retractable fire escape ladder can be a lifesaver, literally. These ladders are designed to be compactly stored and easily deployed in emergencies. They hook onto a windowsill and provide a sturdy, reliable way to descend to safety. Make sure you have one for each upstairs bedroom, especially if you have children or elderly family members living with you. Practice deploying the ladder from each window so everyone in your household knows how to use it in a high-pressure situation. Panic can set in quickly during a fire, so having a pre-rehearsed plan and the right equipment can be the difference between a close call and a tragedy. Prepare now, and you'll be ready to act decisively when it matters most. Out in the wild, a tarp is one of my most versatile pieces of kit, and let me tell you, it's just as valuable in a survival situation at home. Think of a tarp as your multi-purpose shield against the elements. Need to create a makeshift shelter after an earthquake or storm? Tarp's got you covered. It can be strung up between trees or secured to your house to provide protection from rain, wind, and even debris. A tarp can patch a leaky roof, collect rainwater, or even create a makeshift stretcher. Its durability and versatility make it an indispensable item for any survival kit. A heavy-duty polyethylene tarp is a good all-rounder, while a lighter-weight nylon tarp might be more suitable for backpacking or emergency kits. Never underestimate the power of a good length of rope. In a survival situation, it can be your lifeline, literally. Need to secure your shelter against strong winds? Rope. Have to create a makeshift hoist to lift heavy objects? Rope. Rope can be used for a multitude of tasks, from hanging a bear bag to creating a clothesline. When choosing rope for your survival kit, consider its strength, durability, and resistance to moisture and rot. Paracord is a popular choice due to its high tensile strength and versatility. Learn some basic knots like the bowline, clove hitch, and square knot. When the grid goes down, darkness can be your worst enemy. Not only does it make it difficult to navigate your surroundings, but it can also amplify feelings of fear and anxiety. That's why having a reliable light source is crucial. Consider a headlamp for hands-free illumination, essential for tasks that require both of your hands. Keep a stash of spare batteries on hand, because a dead flashlight is about as useful as a chocolate fire guard. Solar-powered lanterns are another excellent option. They're eco-friendly, require no batteries, and can provide hours of light with a single day's charge. Be prepared with multiple light sources and ensure they're always in working order. When the mercury plummets and the power goes out, staying warm becomes a top priority. Hypothermia is a real threat in cold weather emergencies, and it's crucial to have a plan to keep yourself and your family warm. A reliable heat source is non-negotiable. While a fireplace is fantastic if you have one, remember that not all homes do. Consider a portable propane heater as a backup. These heaters are relatively inexpensive, easy to use, and can provide a surprising amount of heat. Always use caution with any heat source, ensuring proper ventilation to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Prepare now, and you'll be ready to weather the storm no matter how low the temperature drops. When disaster strikes, you might have to be your own first responder. That means having the right tools on hand to tackle unexpected repairs. A basic toolkit should include a hammer, screwdrivers, both Phillips and flathead, pliers, an adjustable wrench, a utility knife, and a tape measure. These tools will come in handy for countless tasks, from boarding up windows to making minor repairs around the house. A battery-powered drill is invaluable for tasks like securing plywood over windows or hanging tarps. Invest in a set of high-quality drill bits to handle a variety of materials. Keep your tools organized and easily accessible. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the basic uses of each tool in your kit. In a disaster situation, information is power. Knowing what's happening around you, where to find help, and what to expect can be the difference between making it out safely and, well, not. That's where a good old-fashioned radio comes in. Forget your smartphone. When the power goes out, cell towers often follow suit. A battery-powered or hand-crank radio can be a lifeline, providing access to emergency broadcasts and vital information. Look for a radio with multiple frequency bands, AM, FM, and NOAA weather radio. Keep a supply of fresh batteries on hand for your radio and consider a hand-crank model as a backup. Stay informed, stay aware, and stay ahead of the game. In a disaster, access to medical care might be delayed or even impossible. That's why having a well-stocked first aid kit and knowing how to use it is crucial. Your kit should include a variety of bandages, adhesive, gauze, butterfly closures, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, pain relievers, antihistamines, gauze rolls, medical tape, scissors, tweezers, a thermometer, and a CPR mask. Consider taking a first aid course to learn basic life-saving skills like CPR, wound care, and how to treat for shock. Remember, your first aid kit is only as good as your ability to use it. Invest in your knowledge and skills, and you'll be equipped to handle medical emergencies when they arise. When disaster strikes, panic buying often empties grocery store shelves faster than you can say earthquake. That's why it's crucial to have a stash of non-perishable food and water stored safely at home. Aim for at least a 3-day supply per person, and choose foods that require no cooking or refrigeration. Think canned goods, fruits, vegetables, soups, beans, protein bars, dried fruit, nuts, and peanut butter. Store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day, and consider investing in a water filter or purification tablets to make questionable water sources safe to drink. Remember, a well-stocked pantry can be a lifeline in a disaster. We all know water is essential for survival, but in a disaster, clean drinking water can quickly become a luxury. Whether the water supply is contaminated, disrupted, or simply unavailable, you need to have a backup plan. Storing water is essential, but it's not the only answer. What happens when your stored water runs out? That's where water filters and purification methods come in. A portable water filter can remove sediment, bacteria, and other nasty microbes from questionable water sources, making it safe to drink. Water purification tablets are another lightweight, portable option. These tablets use chemicals to kill bacteria and viruses in water, making it safe for consumption. Boiling water is a reliable method to kill most harmful microorganisms. Invest in a water filter, purification tablets, or learn how to boil water effectively to ensure you have access to this life-sustaining resource. So there you have it, folks. 12 must-have survival items for your home. Having these items on hand and knowing how to use them can make all the difference when disaster strikes. Don't wait until it's too late. Prepare your home, educate yourself and your family, and face the unknown with confidence. Stay safe out there.